Everyone, I'm AJ, part of Team Scout at the University of Pennsylvania, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to pay for college. And just the word for our sponsors, it's sponsored by Chipotle, Bon Appetit, Insomnia, and many members of the University of Pennsylvania. So a quick question that I guess I'll preface is, what do you guys think the average listed price of tuition is for college? Pause the video and write down your answer before I prove you wrong. Now you'll notice that you probably are a little bit off. For a four-year college, it's about $32,000. For an in-state public university, it's about $9,000. For a two-year community college, it's about $3,000. Usually, what we've asked people about this question, they tend to say numbers that are much higher than what we've actually found. So you're pleasantly surprised that hey, college isn't as expensive as you think it is. And one of the things that we like to talk to you guys now is there are many different ways that you can choose to use to lower the cost of college. And some of these options that we're going to talk about today are financial aid, FAFSA, scholarships, and we're going to show you guys a website that'll help you guys find them, Scholarly. And another way you can do this is when you're in college, you can do work-study jobs to help pay for your tuition, and all the money that you earn will go straight to your tuition. So I'm just going to show you guys a quick video just to preface and just summarize what financial aid and how that works.
If you need help paying for college or career school, the Office of Federal Student Aid might be your best option. We offer more than $150 billion to students each year in the form of grants, loans, and work-study funds. And federal student aid can be used to pay for school expenses, such as tuition, room and board, and books and supplies. After you've filled out the free application for Federal Student Aid, or FAFSA, you'll receive an award letter from each school you list on your FAFSA. This letter explains both the federal and non-federal financial aid options that a school is offering you. So let's talk about federal aid. If you qualify for and receive a federal grant, you won't have to repay the money. That will definitely help offset the cost of school, but you may still need additional help. If so, a federal student loan might be your answer. Remember, a student loan is just like any other loan. It's borrowed money that will have to be repaid with interest. If you plan to take out a loan, consider federal student loans first. Compared to private student loans, federal student loans often have lower fixed interest rates and offer many benefits that you won't find otherwise. For example, when it's time for you to repay your federal student loan, your loan servicer can work with you to find the best repayment plan for your individual needs. Plus, you may be able to adjust your loan payments based on your income. You also may be able to defer your federal loan payments, deduct student loan interest on your taxes, and even consolidate your eligible federal student loans into one loan with one monthly payment. Federal loans can even be forgiven based on certain types of employment. Getting a work-study job is another great option to help pay for school. Eligible undergraduate and graduate students will be able to earn at least minimum wage. If you have questions or need assistance, you can contact the financial aid office at your college or career school or visit StudentAid.gov for more information.
Awesome. So I hope that gave you guys a good way to look at the financial aid process and how it's not as hard as you think it is. So we're gonna show you guys the FAFSA website and how easy it is to navigate it. Hey guys, I'm back. Just gonna show you guys how to get started with your FAFSA account. Obviously, we couldn't go through the actual website because that would involve us showing our social security number, but this video is going to give you a good demonstration of how to go through the process, and I'll walk you through each step. So here's the front page. The first part is going to be you creating an FSA ID. That involves putting in your basic information such as an email, your username, and password, and that'll help you get started. And also, please have your parents with you, as they will have to provide important information creating your account, such as tax information and their own personal information. Right, so after you create your FSA account, you're going to get started with your student demographics, and that's going to involve you putting your names, your date of birth, your social security number right here, your mailing address where you live, your zip code, and your dependency status, stuff like that. Next is going to be the schools you're going to end up sending your FAFSA information to. So that'll be schools you apply to. FAFSA allows you to send up to 10 colleges at a time, but you can redo this to send to more colleges. And having it send to 10 colleges at a time allows for FAFSA to save you a lot of time. Next is your dependency status. So this will be like if you live with your parents, you're going to put that indication, stuff like that. And then here's where your parents are going to come into play. Parent demographics involves they're putting their contact information and their email address and stuff like that. Okay, after that, you're going to start doing financial information, and that is very important in terms of having your tax information in front of you. So please have, again, I can't stress this enough, have your tax information from the most recently filed year. So since I'm recording this in 2016 and this year's hasn't been filed yet, I would have to use the 2015 tax filed forms. And then this section allows you to put in the information of your family and their income and stuff like that, and through their tax history from the most recent year, as well as your economic status this year and your projected economic status for next year. This allows for FAFSA to give you the best indication of how much money they're allowed to provide you through federal grants and loans. And providing this in the most accurate way will help you in the long run. And once you've done that, all you have to do is sign and submit your form, and then you'll get an email confirmation to state that you've submitted your FAFSA to these schools.
All right, hi guys, I'm Tanu, and now that Ajay has talked about all the cool things you can do with federal financial aid, I'm going to talk to you about cool scholarships you can get using the app Scholly. You've probably heard about Scholly here and there. It's a really nice app that brings together all the different scholarships you can receive. And so now I'm going to show you how to set up an account and the cool profile you can make and how it's really easy to look up the best scholarship matches for you.
So, hi again. I'm now going to talk to you about how to create a Scholly account and use it to the best of your ability to get as many scholarships as possible. Scholly, specifically myscholly.com, is a wonderful web app that allows you to look at all the scholarships that are perfectly matched to you so that you can apply to them all from one location. So I'm going to walk you through how to register for the app and talk about pricing, and then go into my account and show you how to actually work the application and show you how easy it really is. So I'm going to start by clicking register here. And it's going to show you this page, and it's going to say, access the entire Scholly platform for only $2.99, period. That means that you will have to pay a fee of approximately $3, but that's a one-time fee, and it gives you access to the web app for as long as you need it. And that means that you can use it in high school, and after you graduate from high school, you can use it in college or community college or wherever you go. So since I already have an account, I'm going to log in right now and just put in my email address and password. And now I'm going to show you my account. So now I'm a freshman in college, so you can see a few details of my profile right here. And I'm going to walk you through how to set up your profile. So there's two sections. The first being the About You section, which is just simple information like your birthday and your name and things like that. Then there's your second section, which is parameters. And so as you can see, there's gender, race, current location, GPA, the grade I'm in, and my interests. So that means that Scholly is going to match me with scholarships based on my gender, race, my citizenship, my interests. So that way I'm not looking at scholarships that don't actually apply to me. Like let's say a scholarship that's only available for guys. Now I'm going to click Find My Matches. And it's loading and going through my matches. And now it's showing me all the different ones that I'm matched with. I can save a certain scholarship suggestion by clicking the Save button. And I can read through the description by clicking the arrow, and then if I do like what I see in the description, I can click Apply here. And it'll take me to the site and show me how to actually apply for the scholarship. And that's basically it. As you can see over here, I have applied for $0 so far, but that's going to change very quickly because as you can see, I have a potential of saving so much in scholarship money by looking at this price of $139,500. And because of that, I'm going to be using Scholarly to apply for all of these thousands of dollars and hope that I get them. And you should too. So that's my walkthrough of Scholarly for you, and I hope you consider getting an account.
So then I'm now going to tell you about QuestBridge. So let's say that you don't feel like you have the same educational environment or the same social environment as other people that apply to top schools like the University of Chicago or the University of Pennsylvania. QuestBridge is an organization that allows you, if you're interested in applying to these top-tier schools, to get matched with them and to see if you're really capable of getting in. They will make sure that you do get in and that your tuition is completely paid for. So this is an option if you're, once again, worried about the financial cost of a top-tier school. One of the requirements is that your total family income has to be under $65,000 a year. So if you qualify in that manner, then look at the rest of the requirements. If you qualify there, then look at the way to apply. So applications usually close at the end of September each year. So if you are a high school junior or younger, consider applying in the future as you become a senior and looking at the essays involved and the application involved and see what schools on the list you'd actually be interested in attending. Once you do that, the application process is simple and it's just like a regular college application, and then after you apply, you'll start to get details from QuestBridge about the next steps of the process. So they'll help you through it. So if you're interested in applying to an Ivy League school or somewhere like Northwestern or U Chicago, seriously consider QuestBridge. So overall, there's over 18 million students in the United States, full-time college students, that receive federal financial aid or other forms of money, whether that be merit-based scholarships or something like QuestBridge. So you could be one of them as long as you apply. So apply for the FAFSA, apply to merit-based scholarships through Scholarly, and apply to QuestBridge if you feel it's right for you. Just make sure that you try your best to get the money because it's out there for you and you can afford college education. Thank you.